Dorcas Kamau, and this is GOA TV. Today is a special day where we have been celebrating and of course bringing awareness to the people in the community around us about child protection. So with me here, we will be talking to one of the people who attended. She will introduce to us who she is and her passion for children, and of course how she plans to partner with GOA in matters children protection. Hi ma'am. How are you?
I am fine.
Maybe you can start by telling us your name.
Yeah, I am called Pauline Makwaka. I am having an organization of older persons. The organization is called Senior Women Citizens for Change.
When did you start your organization and why?
I started the organization in 2023. I registered as an NGO. And the reason why I registered was I went to a place and I found an old woman having 23 children who have been left in her care. And she had nothing to feed them. And whenever she brought food, the children could eat and the woman could sleep. So I thought we need to economically empower these older women so that they're able to have something on the table to share with those children. And then in the community, in my community, I asked the old women especially, can you tell me whether you have got children? Do you know so many old women who came forward with children? And they told me the daughters and sons have gone to Nairobi. They have left the responsibility for them. And then it was not easy for these daughters and children who are working in Nairobi to bring food to the children. And the poor woman was to walk miles begging, make sure that the children eat. So it got on my head and I said, no. I need to empower these women.
So what is the goal of your organization? What are the missions and objectives that you have?
The mission is we need to have a community where this community would look at the challenges of the old people, men and women, and make sure that these women and men have a dignified life. Instead of Kamani family, can you make sure that your mother and your father is having a dignified life? Instead of you going to Nairobi or going to Laya and forgetting your parents. Yes. Why should you do it and they carry you all the time until you are now where you are, you think they are useless. We are not useless. We still belong to the community and the family in the community, and we still have a role to play. Yes, please.
You sound very passionate about matters old people taking care of their grandchildren when their children are still there. How many such families have you met, and do you think it is a problem that is affecting our society today?
What is important is, I am not saying that we need to carry the burden of our children. What we need to do is to make sure that these old women are not carrying your burden. We are in the family, we are a part of the family, we will be happy with your children. You see what I mean?
Yes.
But let us also live a dignified life so that when I walk, they don't say, huyu mzee akufe haraka. Do you see what you people say?
Yes.
Your age is you are too old, die. No, you value us and make sure that aging, we age gracefully in the community, in the country of Kenya. We need our age population to be recognized by even the government.
Okay.
Yes.
Today we have been talking about children protection and how to take care of the rights of children. What is your take on our conversation today?
Taking care of children is an overall responsibility.
Yeah.
When a long time ago, when a child made a mistake during my day, the child, I could still punish the child and tell the parent.
Yes.
But we want the young women and men to realize that the responsibility, protection of a child is the whole role. If I am in the family, we need to protect the children. Even me, I must make sure that the child is protected because that's the leader of the world.
Yes.
That is, he needs to have his rights to make sure that he grows up into a fully fledged person in the community and be able in the future to lead the country.
Do you think that the government today is doing enough in matters protection of children?
They should do a lot. We are not very sure about the children. In the government, they are paying fees, and some children don't go to school. What is happening? There are children on the screen, they are saying that they are not going to school. Why is the government not taking charge? Why doesn't the government make sure that ile mtoto aende shule? Because the families are poor. Why don't they strengthen the family economically so that the family are able to make sure that the child goes to school? Yes.
Okay, and I want to ask you, how old are you?
I'm 80.
You are 80.
Yes.
Where do you get all this confidence to talk about the things you're talking about so passionately?
Because I started them early in my life. I started the issue of gender-based violence in 1995 when I was with my friends in COVA, Coalition on Violence Against Women. I belong to Children's Rights Organization and CAC, Kenya Alliance on Child Advancement of the Child's Rights. I belong to that group. I have had interest myself in children's rights because when it came to the children's constitution, which was brought in 20 something, sometimes long time, I took part in going around schools and talking about the rights of children. I went around the country. I went to Western, I went to Eastern, I went to everywhere. We were talking about children's rights.
Yes.
And showing the constitution. Yes.
And so finally, do you think your organization could partner with GOA, and how would you partner with us?
If I have a child, how do I move up with this child? Maybe my child died and left me the child. How do I bring up this child? By linking up with networking with other people so that the child's rights will be met. Yes, because I can't do it alone. I'm old-fashioned. The way I was brought up is not the way the children are being brought up now.
Yes.
So we need to strengthen the network of all the, where in the community where there are old people taking care of these children, and also the whole community to make sure that the child is brought up properly.
Do you think the parents today are taking enough responsibility to take care of children, Gen Z, how they are terming it?
I don't blame them. Life has become very difficult. But at the same time, I should encourage them, especially the young women and men should take responsibility. Because you see, you are working to make sure that the children get food and everything on the table. But at the same time, you need to have time to listen to the child and hear mtoto anasema nini. Because children have things to say, but they don't. They want to share with the parents, and the parents say, "I don't disturb me. I'm very busy." Maybe the father has gone to drink one for the road, and mama is so busy. So please have time and listen to what your child tells you, especially when it comes to things like children's violence in the community. The child might have something to tell you, and you are saying you don't have time. The child has been defiled, and you don't. So you better have ears, even if you are very busy. Listen to your children, and make them to be what you want to be, what they should be in the future.
Okay. All right, thank you so much for watching. My name is Dorcas Kamau, and this has been my testimony. Of course, with a person today who is passionate about taking care of old women in the community and herself. She's 80 years old. You can also be part of the team that is changing the society today, a life after the other, by taking part in contributing to positivity in the community. My name is Dorcas Kamau, and this is GOA TV. Until next time, bye.